The Agriculture Ministry had initially awarded a tender to China's Qingdao Seawind Biotech Company to import organic fertilizer. But two tests conducted by the National Plant Quarantine Service on the fertilizer samples had shown they contain harmful bacteria. The Chinese company had written to the Director General of Agriculture proposing to retest the samples at a facility agreed by both parties. The letter was sent as the ship carrying organic fertilizer was heading to Sri Lanka. But the Director General of Agriculture had decided to deny entry for the ship and the fertilizer that was on board. Yesterday, State Minister of Agriculture Shashendra Rajapaksa and the Director General of Agriculture had met with officials of the Chinese company. The meeting was attended by the Chinese ambassador to Sri Lanka. A decision has been made to retest the fertilizer at an institution agreed upon by both parties.
They
made the request saying they can't accept the tests conducted in Sri Lanka as the testing method isn't accredited. We didn't pressurize them, but we requested to withdraw the ship and not to bring the stocks here as we won't allow it to unload it. This is a company that supplies fertilizer to 16 countries including the United States, Australia and Canada. Therefore, we propose to test the fertilizer samples at a facility agreed by both parties and to make a decision after that.
තුන්වෙනි පාර්ශ්වයකට දෙමු මේ පොහොර අධ්‍යයනය කරන්න කියලා. ඊට පස්සේ අපි තීරණයක් ගමු කියලා. තවම අපි ඒක තීරණය කරේ නැහැ මොකද අපිට.
We didn't make a decision. We don't have an idea of how this must be done. Yesterday I explained this to the Chinese High Commissioner. We didn't do this out of anger. Even if I want to import these stocks, it can't be done because there is a law. They are ready to incur the expense of conducting the testing process again. We said there is no issue with that. We went for this because it might affect the international trade agreements. We imported fertilizer from India after rejecting stocks from China. Therefore, I stepped in to solve that problem. It wasn't my problem. This is a transaction.
වෙලාවට මේක චීන එක එපා කියලා ගත්තේ ඉන්දියාව එකනේ. ඉතින් ඒකට ඒගොල්ලන්ගේ ප්‍රශ්නයක් විසඳන්න තමයි මම ගියේ නැත්නම් අපේ ප්‍රශ්නයක් විසඳන්න නෙමෙයි. මොකද අපි කරේ වෙලඳාමක්.
What has happened to the Hippo Spirit ship that left China's Qingdao port with 20,000 metric tons of fertilizer? Reports emerged in recent days that the ship was moving towards Colombo, although it was out of range on tracking systems. Although its current position is not visible, vessel trackers show the ship was to reach Sri Lanka yesterday. Meanwhile, the Ship Info International Shipping Tracker shows the Hippo Spirit has entered Sri Lankan waters under one of its previous names. Online data showed the name as Sayo Explorer. A ship cannot change its identification number, although its flag or owner can be changed. Accordingly, both names of the ship are registered to the same number. The ship was spotted in Sri Lanka's southeastern waters yesterday. Agriculture Director General Dr. Ajantha De Silva told Newsfirst he had received credible information that the ship is 12 nautical miles off Sri Lanka. The Colombo Port's harbour master said the ship is out of range, although GPS technology had shown it was in Sri Lanka's southeastern waters a few days ago. The harbour master said the ship hasn't asked permission to enter Sri Lanka.
The Sri Lanka Ports Authority Chairman Nihal Kepitipola has instructed to deny entry to the Colombo port for the ship carrying substandard organic fertilizer. Therefore, it has been restricted from entering Sri Lanka's port. We have clearly informed them that the government isn't ready to accept this substandard fertilizer.